I just really want to thank everyone in Congress for the FET reduction. I can't tell you enough as a small business owner what a total game changer it is for our business. It's allowing me to add on a couple extra employees in an area that really needs the help on unemployment. It's also allowed me to invest in a little more equipment, add a little fermentation tank, a couple vessels, and just add more production, which long term will help me.
Thank you very much for your support at the legislature. We needed that funding. That funding enabled us to buy new equipment that we've been desperately needing for years. It enabled us to bring on 2 new employees. For my business personally, it means about $200,000 in money that I can reinvest in my business and reinvest in this economy.
Law went into effect on January 1st. On January 15th, we hired our first full-time salesperson, and it was directly because we felt for the first time we could afford it.
Where I've been able to hire my first head distiller at an actual salary that I think is comparable to his experience and get somebody that really has been in the industry for over 5 years.
We're really proud of all of our workforce. Headframe has 4 veterans on staff, and we're proud to employ them and be able to bring all of their skills and knowledge into the fold of what we do.
They allow us to expand our agricultural side of our company, which we already have, further expanded it to more and more grain, allow us to build more buildings, add more stills, and add more employees.
Because of the changes in the FET tax, we added 2 employees, we doubled both our production, and we're going through another expansion to add a new still.
Because of the tax reduction, we're actually going to be doubling the size of our facility. We're getting a brand new barrel room. We're going to double our production, which means we're buying more grains from our local farmers.
Say that we have added 3 more people to the payroll. We are in the middle of buying and installing a new 500-gallon pot still, which will more than triple our production capacity. We have plans to hire 2 more people this year and another 4 people next year.
Directly what we're going to do this year with the money is to build a new packaging line that we're sourcing from a company in Florida and California. We're going to hire a new employee, which is a good manufacturing job in Portland.
We've already hired 2 people. We are about to move all of our glass bottle production from overseas into the United States. We've been able to increase our purchases of American-grown barrels.
We've been able to increase our production to a 24-hour, 5-day-a-week schedule, producing 14 to 16 barrels of whiskey.
And we want to thank Congress for passing the tax reform that has a huge effect on our little small distillery. Immediately we saw tax savings, and we have reinvested those and plan to continue to reinvest those in our distillery.
These changes for our business have included the building of a rick house, which is a barrel house, which is unbelievably important in distilling. We will use this to age spirits, which will allow us to broaden our distribution, get into more markets, and just up our production in general.
What I'm going to do with the money that we're going to save is I'm going to invest in people. And hopefully we'll be able to create at least this year 2 new jobs based off of this investment. And as our business grows, the effect of the FET reduction is actually going to be multiplied.
The passage of the FET has allowed us to give our employees better benefits, to reinvest in our business, and most importantly, we would really love to use that money to hire new employees.
It's going to be a big deal for our little town. This type of small, innovative manufacturing for the small towns in Colorado is critical, and this is helping us grow.
I would urge anyone who sees this to please reauthorize that federal excise tax reduction, because as we move forward, the cut in that initial quantity of sales of spirits really allows us to reallocate some funds that are going to help us grow the business very quickly.
If this is not continued past the 2-year window that we have, we may actually have to cut back on some of our distribution and sales and production.
Let's see if we can't keep this in place, because it really does have a significant impact on not only in my employees, but we also see that on their families and in the community that we live.